Good morning, students. Today we are going to dissect Petunia violacea, a flower which belongs to the family Solanaceae. Solanaceae. This is the floral formula. This is the floral diagram. This is the flowering twig, which if the question demands, you have to draw. This is the complete flower. LS of the flower is being sent to you. It's not drawn over here. I'll explain it to you. The sepals, petals, stamen belonging to the androecium and gynoecium. You have to draw the TS of the ovary as well. I'll be describing you the floral, the flower in semi-technical terms first. Okay. So the flower is bracteate. It has small bracts at the base and pedicellate. The sepals, the individual units are the sepals, and the complete unit is known as the calyx. The corolla, the second whorl, which is the individual unit, is known as the petals, the androecium and the gynoecium. Okay. Now, if the question demands, describe the flower in semi-technical terms, you are going to write bracteate, pedicellate, complete, because all four whorls are present over here. Hermaphrodite, the male and the female reproductive whorls are present in the same, reproductive parts are present in the same flower. Actinomorphic, hypogynous, which means superior ovary. Ovary is located at the superior most position to the thalamus. Pentamerous, each unit of the flower, each unit of the floral whorl is present in multiples of 5, cyclic, and shades of white, violet, whatever color is being given. Okay. Apart from that, if the calyx is to be described, now you will start the actual dissection by taking out the parts of the calyx and arranging the sepals as you can see here. Previously, you take up these labels and you stick it here, and you can write as sepals, petals, androecium, gynoecium, LS of the flower and TS of the ovary. This is the full complete dissection that you have to do. Okay. So, LS of the flower, a complete LS, you have to show the position of the floral whorls, the non-essential whorls, the calyx and the corolla, the essential whorls, the gynoecium and androecium. With the help of a fine needle, just do a small incision, take the whorls out, and you are going to place it like I have done here. Okay. This should include the 4 whorls, one after the other, neatly labeled and neatly shown. After you finish your dissection of the LS of the flower, please cover it with the help of glass slides so that it becomes visible to the examiner that you have done the LS neatly. Draw it out nicely, showing all the 4 floral whorls. Label all the parts with capital letters to one side and neatly doing it. Next is the reproductive whorls. Take out the androecium. There are 5 in number, and arrange them as I have done here, neatly and nicely, comprising of the filament and the anther. Okay. Next is the gynoecium, the innermost whorl of the flower. Take it out and neatly arrange it and label it as stigma, style and ovary. Label the androecium as anther and filament. Now the description of the androecium and the gynoecium. Stamens are 5, polyandrous, separated, epipetalous, attached to the petals near the base of the corolla tube. Anthers, basifixed, dithecous and intrors. All you have to write. Gynoecium, bicarpellary, syncarpous ovary, superior, bilocular, 2 locules with numerous ovules in each locule. And the most important feature of Solanaceae is the placenta is swollen. Can you see the swollen placenta over here? A little swollen with oblique septum. Whenever you are drawing the TS of ovary, you you have to draw this bilocular ovary with numerous ovule. This is the placenta, slightly inclined with oblique septum, and the placenta should be a little swollen. This is the characteristic feature of Solanaceae. Okay. Now, important features I've already told you. Valvate, stamens, 5 on the corolla tube, ovary bilocular with many ovules, swollen placenta with oblique septum. Okay. This is the complete description. One important thing I missed out. Corolla is funnel shaped with a wide mouth. This campanulate shape of corolla you have to mention in your dissection. That's all. You have to draw the floral formula. Sorry, the floral formula is here and the floral diagram is here. Mother axis being the most important part of any floral diagram, as you know. Then neatly place the sepals, the calyx, the corolla, the androecium and the gynoecium. This TS of ovary, the exact replica should be placed over here. Okay. So children, this is the entire description of the family Solanaceae. Bracteate, actinomorphic, hermaphrodite, calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium superior with bicarpillary ovary. Thank you.